comes Jamie with another load of the good stuff. Look at that. What is that thing up there shining? We get little rain breaks now and then. She do like that air horn. I wanted to show you guys what she did to the inside of the dump truck. This is how you can tell when your woman's nesting in one of your trucks. She's been doing a real good job. Look at the size of that rock. I like that big rock. My pumpkin tractor just broke down on me. Speaking of malfunctions, my pumpkin tractor just broke down on me. But it had the good grace to break down right behind Jamie's truck, which is where my toolbox I got from my buddy Jack's at. All right, let me dump this rock real quick. I want to show my viewers what happens when a woman starts nesting in a truck. Look at this. Look at what she's got it all cleaned out in here, and look, little girl stuff. Like, yeah, you do. Here.
Right there. This is bully. This is not little girls.
Oh my goodness.
That's me.
Okay.
I have to keep his windows defrosted. I don't want to burn up his battery using his defroster because it works. It works. Oh, the sun's coming out. That's a wonderful thing. Willie, you're like me. You're old, you're worn out, you got holes in you, but you're still doing what you gotta do. Did his pipe come undone again? Oh, here, you want me to do that? Hey, we need some more. We need some more of that.
Yeah, but I want to make sure we get some right here.
Yeah. At least one more roll. Right there, too.
Jamie's off getting more underlayment with her new trailer that goes behind Gopher, her truck. And John's hauling rock in the Bullfrog dump truck, so I'm going to load up another truck. This may be the last truck that I have to take on the trailer. Then I think I can switch to the boom and just start picking them up and hauling them. That all strapped down, and we'll have another load ready to go. Good to have another one loaded up. I've been feeling really guilty about Annabella lately. I haven't had any time to spend with her. But I plan on making up for that, little sweetie, as soon as we get moved. I'm going inside. I'm going inside now. Bye. Bye, Annabelle. Going inside. She's a stalker. You are a good dog, and you need a spa day and a lot of attention. I know. I know, sweetie. You are a good girl. You're a good girl. So while we were off getting underlayment and stuff, Farmer John brought in a couple of loads of this big rock that we're using now, and this is rock, and I like it because it doesn't mush when you drive on it. It's a lot harder to smooth out and everything, but it instantly builds up low spots. That was a dip we had to go through, and all the trucks struggled right there. I like the underlayment, and I like the big rock, and we got a few areas left to address, like right here. But right now we're making sure we can back up to these containers with that big truck over there. And the best way to do that, put down underlayment, going up to them, and then put the big rock on top of that. And what I do is I just get behind this with my pumpkin tractor, drop my bucket, and shove it forward onto the underlayment, and that solves all the problems of it sliding all over the place and getting out of whack. Got to put a little more right here, but I'm kind of dumping a little as I go this way, tying in with this other. This was a dip too. It's still a little bit of a dip, but trust me, not like it was. It was really deep right there. But that big rock is just really good for traction, and once we get that all packed down and gradually put smaller rock on top of it, we'll have some really nice roads out here. But right now, I gotta smooth this out. I'm trying to get a road right to the mouth of that container where that big boy right there can come in and go out as he pleases. He's the second truck I ever bought.
Really? Yeah, you can't. No wonder that sunroof didn't. There it went. That's amazing.
That is amazing. Got a little heft to it. Hi. How you doing?
And he break the glass.
Yeah, no, that's some tough glass right there.
Boom of dust.
I got me a convertible.
The hillbilly convertible.
Now we're ready to drive. I got a little headroom now.
That's a lot more comfortable than it was earlier.
Yeah, you should have to trim it like this.
What?
Animal.
He took it on the road.
I'd be driving down the road right now. Battery.
Animal. Throws the top of that thing around. Even saved the glass.
Yeah, it was rubber.
You gotta be very careful with it.
I cannot believe that. Well, we had to break the back window out on this door so you can get into all the wiring.
We couldn't get it open.
Bizarre looking like that. Good thing he's got ladder bars on that thing. Axle wrap big time. What are you doing?
Taking Boomer home. Well, first we're going to take the bed off him, then we're taking him home.
Oh, Boomer, you get to come home.
Actually, now his name's Old Boomer, because that truck that we're going to build in there with Scott and Adam is going to be called Boomer. But instead of using the parts off Old Boomer, we're just going to bring them all new parts from the truck ranch so they can do what they got to do.
Oh, Boomer, aren't you excited? You get to keep yourself as one big guy.
Well, once we get the bed pulled off and into the shop, I'll show you some of the special features this truck has that made me rethink parting him out and decide to keep him home.
Just wait till we pull into the yard. All the other guys will be all, hey, it's Boomer, he's back, yay! Boomer got some junk in the trunk.
I'm just going to clean it up, Adam and Scott, make it look real nice, and put it on that big truck back there. Yes, that bed is longer and wider than an original bed.
Hey, where are you hiding at?
In the office.
Look, he just woke up. I just took off the reading glasses and been staring at a computer.
Every time I look at him, I see something different and something more cool. Look at that. That is
Oh, the chain? I told you, it's a monster winch.
Operates massiveness.
That's actually a transfer case down there for all of the add-on accessories that this truck has on it. It's got a hydraulic pump on it right back here. It's operated by a different PTO takeoff. And the frame is totally reinforced from back here behind this bulldozer winch that was factory installed in 1955 all the way up to the front bumper. And look at that stack of springs.
He's the only one in existence probably, huh?
The guy I got it from, his grandpa bought it in 1955, had it sent immediately to have the frame reinforced, the front suspension beefed up, and had that bulldozer winch put on it and a hydraulic system. Then he had a utility box put on it, and it was used to go down the road. It would pick up telephone poles off a trailer that was behind it, hoist them up over its roof, and plant them in holes that it had just drilled with a drilling rig that was mounted to the front of it.
Did it have one of those things that I like?
What, dangle head?
Yeah.
No. He could though. What you doing, Jamie? You are? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I made the right choice. If we're going to build a truck out of parts, I've got tons of parts. There's no reason to take Boomer apart. Plus this truck, you know, in 1955 standards, what happened to this truck when it was new, with the guy having the frame doubled up all the way from the front bumper to the back, bulldozer winch installed, a transmission just for the PTO to run hydraulics, that winch, and a front winch, would have been the equivalent of someone spending like $150,000 on a truck today. And you can see that it was done when it was new, because even the winch was built in 1955. If you look at this tag over here, 6 of 55. So in June of 55, this truck was built, and someone put a lot of money into it. You can see that that plating goes all the way up to the front end. They even went around the leaf spring mounts and everything on it, around the rear leaf spring mount. This whole frame has a 1/4 inch plate steel running all the way from the front to the back. And if you look at the stack of springs on the front of it, it's definitely built up. Mm-hmm. So this would be a good truck for us to leave around here in its present configuration. Put some big poles on the back of it that we can run that cable up to a pulley. And when we get back and we're tired and want to lift a whole truck off of a trailer, we can do that with this. Adam's the fabricator on this job. So what are some of the biggest obstacles you think we're going to have to overcome with this?
I would say the core support, changing the core support, fitting that cab to the factory firewall of the Ford.
This cab?
Yeah, the problem is this front end is kind of thick right here. So we got to relocate all of this stuff right here, and Adam's got to do a lot of fabrication to get all the mounts. This bumper weighs about 100 pounds, so he's got to make it where all of this front end stuff bolts up to this, and he's got to integrate these fenders with the existing inner fenders. So it's a lot of work. I was up here, down here a couple of weeks ago, and took out the dash, because one of the main goal on this project is to have an old truck, classic truck styling with a modern truck technology. But I'm going to finish stripping out the carpet, get everything gutted from the inside. This is the cab we're going to use. I'll strip that down, and then Adam's going to get started on cutting and welding and grinding.
Yep, we'll brace up the cab and we'll cut the floor and the firewall out, and I could trim some of this extra stuff out and start fitting the cab to the new chassis.
Yeah, because we're going to use this floor and as much of the firewall as we can. Thought that it'd be easier for Adam if he didn't have all the wiring in the way.
Oh,
When he
goodness.
starts chopping all that
And you know what?
firewall out.
One thing I learned from you,
Yeah.
why wiring is not one of your favorite things.
Well, sometimes you got to do what you don't like.
That is a bundle.
Yeah.
It's okay, Gopher. Don't get frightened. He probably has a lot more.
He's got the same thing. Got all the carpet out. Basically, I had to remove anything that could burn because Adam's going to be cutting and welding. But It's about as stripped as it gets. I'm hoping we don't have to remove the heater assembly.
We are.
So we got an 8-foot ladder here.
They're 9 feet, just under 108.
Boomer's gonna be 9 feet tall.
That's not fair. I'm totally jealous.
Better be careful going through fast food places.
Yeah?
This is not right. I'm totally
I don't know, it seems like if you're driving a truck that big, they ought to just bring it up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good, huh?
What do you think, yeah?
I like it. I mean, I know it's still a long ways from being done.
It's gonna be massive.
But it's gonna be a one-of-a-kind truck. It's gonna be pretty neat.
Totally.
And it's gonna be a truck that represents the trucks that I deal in, so good deal. What do you think, Annabella?